The first question posed by Mzansi is whether social development has identified gambling as one of the priority social ills. The ministry says the department only deals with all social ills that falls within its mandate, scope and capacity.
In responding to the question, Honorable Speaker, we would all know that the Department of Social Development deals with all kinds of social ills that falls within its mandate, scope, and capacity. The approach in dealing with social ills is informed by the prevalence in particular provinces. However, gambling as a social ill falls within the mandate of Department of Trade and Competition. Honorable Speaker, this is informed by the fact that the trade and industry took upon itself to establish a line where people can be able to phone and get some assistance. As such, they do have that landline that is operating 24/7 to make sure that people who get themselves into this predicament, they can be able to be assisted.
Seems the minister's response was not good enough as this addiction affects grant recipients. However, she stuck to the point.
See many recipients of social grants. On the day that they receive social grants, they are queuing at sports betting sites. I'm asking whether yourself, maybe let me not ask the department, whether yourself as a minister, on the day that social grants are being paid and you see the recipients queuing in the gambling sites, whether you see that as a social ill and what are you going to do about it? Because it's not enough for you to say that it belongs in the Department of Trade and Industry.
Honorable Speaker, indeed, our Department of Social Development comes across various forms of addiction, such as pornography, work-seeking pain, shopping addiction, sex addiction, and many more. We do refer them to the relevant institutions and organizations. However, the department only addresses addictions that are within its mandate. That is it, Honorable Member.
Other questions arose about the prevalence of gambling amongst the recipients and preventative measures.
Honourable Minister, does the department have data on the prevalence of gambling among grant recipients, and what initiatives has the department embarked upon in partnership with the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition and other stakeholders to offer gambling prevention programs? If not, what work is happening in this regard?
Indeed, we agree with the question that indeed our country has been caught up with kind of a scourge in this regard. As the department, we have started a process wherein we start to talk with our sister departments in making sure that we come up with a coordinating strategy to deal with this. This, Honorable Chair, is indeed beyond our mandate. Then it will seek some kind of strategy of IGR when we can talk with our sister departments as well as the second and third spheres of government, because indeed this happens where our people get their grants as well as our people stay. We are committed to deal with this matter.
For other lawmakers, some social grant recipients, especially the elderly, are forced by socio-economic circumstances that drive them to the gambling site.
These old people are not going there to the casinos because they have a gambling problem. On the contrary, they go there because see if they can make a few more rands. Minister, our old people must be exempted from paying water rates and electricity. Food prices are sky high and they can't cope with this anymore. Minister, you need to address these issues so that old people don't have to go to the casino and try to make more money. Have laws in place is good, but it's not going to assist our poor people. Unemployment is making it worse because old people must maintain these whole families with their grant money.
Tolashe noted and agreed with Mare that interventions are needed to help the elderly.
Honorable Member talks to many policies that belong to our sister departments, where you will talk about the indigent grants or the people who are supposed to get some kind of discounts in the services that they are supposed to do. I guess this will need more than one department, which is DSD, because it talks to COGTA, it talks to water, and all that departments. I wish to say we will initiate these discussions. We've called, I'm sorry, We will initiate the discussions because of the gravity of the matter and the fact that majority of people that are trapped into that are the grant recipients. We agree.
Minister.
Other social cluster ministries that also answered questions included basic as well as higher education. Mercedes Besant, SABC News, Parliament.